So we've just got to the cafe and apparently it's closed, so I assume we're gonna have to go and find somewhere else to eat a drink. Huh?
Hi, we're Holiday with the Heathers. We are a married couple who have been lucky enough to have travelled to over 20 destinations over the past 8 years, experiencing the culture and cuisine the world has to offer. Although the world has come to a standstill, you can still follow our life's journey by watching our weekly vlogs. We know the prospect of travel is uncertain. We don't know where, we don't know when, but we will fly again someday.
That thing that I thought was the cafe is not, it's the education centre. That is closed. The cafe is around the other side, which is open. Near the Tigers. We just asked the lady who's having their lunch and they've confirmed that it is open. I'm not sure whereabouts it is though.
If you don't want to go to the cafe lunch,
yeah,
or go to the cafe for lunch,
yeah,
there was a few picnic tables over there. There's 2, and there's more just here.
Oh yeah, I can see.
If you want to bring your own pack lunch on a day like today when the weather's glorious.
Yeah, well I wouldn't say glorious, it's nice, isn't it? It's not hot and it's not cold, it's just the right temperature. And you have got some shelter, guys, if you want to have your lunch under some shelter, if it does rain. But apparently the cafe is in Africa.
Section.
Yeah, so sorry if you didn't hear me because Jess was talking. I was just saying that the place that we thought was the cafe is actually the education centre, and that is closed at the moment due to COVID. I'm not sure what you're doing. I think it's more for kids to learn about the animals, but we're on our way now to find the cafe for some lunch. Sorry guys, we've got distracted again. On the way to get lunch and we just saw this, we had to stop. Sorry. Jessica's belly's rumbling.
We're allowed to see the baby otters.
Yeah.
They're like this big.
Okay, apologies. I took Jess and told her that she could look at the otters yet because we had to go and get some food.
I could not look at the otters.
Yeah, you've been there for hours, and then I end up ignoring my own advice and staring at the tigers and the raccoons that are above there at the moment. I'm just going to zoom in now because I mentioned them. Lemurs, sorry, not raccoons. That is as far as my camera. Oh no, a bit more. We'll come back and have a better look along with the tigers as well because we're so thirsty and we need some food.
Wayne.
Yeah.
There was 8 of them.
Yeah.
Babies.
Baby otters.
I mean, like tiny babies.
Right, we finally made it to the cafe. Yep.
They were babies, like I mean tiny little babies, you know, where they all snuggle up together.
Yeah.
Tiny.
Right, we're gonna go now and have some lunch. Oh, just for pricing, so you know what you are.
Takeaway menu.
Yeah.
It's really cheap, isn't it?
It's probably one of the cheapest prices that we've seen for a zoo. I mean, £2 for a tea is still expensive, but on a grand scheme of things, it's probably the cheapest I've seen at a zoo. You've got sandwiches. That's a weekend menu, so that doesn't apply obviously today. Oh, does it? But I thought I'd show you whether it applies or not. And you've got to order before sitting to the table. Pizzas. And they also do pizzas here.
And a kid's lunchbox.
And kids' lunchbox. No, I'm just showing people what they've got. I'll go and sit down. So as you've just seen, we are currently in the cafe and restaurant.
Ringo's Cafe.
Ringo's Cafe. Jessica's got some fondbes and a apple juice, and as you can see, a panini, which is really cheap, I think. We've been given one of these things, so when it shakes and vibrates, Jessica's got to go and collect it. I am not hungry at the moment because, as Jess previously said, I had a McDonald's breakfast, but I've done my usual trick again. I've asked for some free hot water, which was free, wasn't it, Jess?
Yeah.
And then I've also brought my tea and milks like I normally do, and there's a couple of biscuits in there, so that's fine for me. And the whole order came to £5.90, which is very cheap, isn't it?
I know, I went back and bought you a drink.
Oh yeah, you went back and got me a drink because it's called an omge
Sparkling berry glass.
Well, as I was saying, yes, that was £5.90, and then Jess did go back and get me a drink, which I think was £1.50. I'm not sure now, but yeah, we're going to enjoy. What?
I do want to show you one last thing. I always bring the bag so I can put the rest of my lunch in here.
Yes.
Because I'm trying to be good for the cruise, so I'll eat half of them, half a panini, pop it in here. So if any of you do have dietary needs, always bring a Ziploc bag because you can eat the rest of it later.
You can have find a picnic bench somewhere else, can't we?
By the Meerkats.
Yeah. Right, so we're going to drink and eat and be merry.
Yes. So Wayne's just downed this one, but I saw this one. I had a tiny sip. Wayne's just finished that one, but I saw that they do a non-fizzy version. And what do you think?
Well, so I've not just finished that one. It's not even opened yet. It's this one I've just finished.
That one, yeah. But I'm gonna try this one.
The non-fizzy one here.
Oh my gosh, that is so much nicer than the fizzy one.
Yeah.
So we're gonna share this and save that for later, possibly.
Probably, yeah.
Or are you gonna down it, do you reckon?
I'm gonna drink that. I'm so thirsty.
So yeah, they do a fizzy one and a non-fizzy one for people who can't drink fizzy drinks.
And how much was that one?
£1 each.
£1 each.
Yeah.
Jessica's little like vibrating tracker thing just went off, so it notified her that she's got the panini is ready.
Oh, when I got up there, the girl said, "Can you turn it off, otherwise it's going to disturb your customer."
Yeah.
I didn't realise I have to turn it off.
So we're just waiting for Jess to open it now so we can show you. At the moment,
just looked on Amazon at a pack of 24, but they're currently unavailable. I'm not surprised why. They're so lovely, aren't they?
Well, yeah. So we're just waiting. I know what the viewers are waiting for. Do the crack open that so they can see the merch.
Oh wow! Yeah, I can't eat all this now.
Well, yeah, that is.
I'm probably going to cut that into 3 actually.
Maybe, but as you can see, the panini. That was £4, and what is it? Ham and cheese?
Yeah, just plain old ham and cheese.
Do you want to let the people have a look?
Just
Oh
plain
yeah,
old
that
ham
looks
cheese.
nice. Yeah. Right. No, I don't want anything. I'm not hungry. Right, enjoy. Right, that's lunch done. Now time to see the red pandas feeding. Also, the toilets are situated in the cafe, male, female and disabled. And there's a baby changing rooms, one there. And if you don't want to use the cafeteria, you can get drinks from the vending machine. And there are loads of picnic spaces, loads of ice creams as well. And loads of picnic spaces. Yeah.
The weekday menu is the same as the weekend menu.
Oh yeah, well I'll just show them anyway, just in case they haven't seen. We'll have to be quick because the battery is flashing, but we have got 4 all charged, ready to go. Right, ready for the red pandas feeding? Yep.
You coming, dude? You're gonna go the long way around. Come on then, let's go. Good boy, let's go. So I'm going to do a bit of a training session with him now, show you how we take care of our animals and prep them for vet visits. So, good boy. So there's a few behaviours we do. One is to have them stand up on their hind legs so we can have a good feel of the belly, have a feel of the tail, and also to have a look at their feet. So he'll let me pick up and have a look at his claws there. Have a look at the other foot. There we go. Paw. Good boy. Other paw. Good man. Shake. Good boy. Good boy. Nose. Good man. Let's have a look inside your mouth. Teeth. Good. Another one. Good. Good boy.
The grapes you're feeding.
It is grapes.
Yeah.
Pretty much do anything for a grape. Okay, eyes. Good boy. And here. Good man. So all of these behaviours help us to have a good look at them, get them up close, also have a little bit of fun with them with the high fives, and really helps us to care for them. For example, if I did need to have a listen to his heart, I could do so using this stand here. So if I put on the stethoscope and have a listen, come on. I can hear his heartbeat, ba-bump, 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 about that fast. And if I needed to give him an ultrasound scan, oops, whoa, he's also in the right position for that. So, if you can. Good boy. And this has been very, very handy for us. This is our male, but we have trained our female to do all exactly the same behaviours. And we were able to do this with her last year for real. This obviously isn't a real ultrasound scanner. It's just an old deodorant container that I've repurposed, but it feels much the same for him. And we did it with our female last year for 10 whole minutes. She stood here while we fed her nice bananas. In you go. In you go. Good boy.
Which Trevor? Was that good?
Goes into the box, gets a treat for being in the box. I can move him around, let him out of the box, and then he gets a reward. Now if I had to do that for real, I think I'd probably lose his trust quite quickly, and in fact I have had to do it before with a different panda, with Ember, who is the sister of Sundara. A few years back she had a tooth problem. But she was trained to go into the carry crate, so we just put her in the crate. I took her out to the vet, he examined her under anaesthetic, said yes, there's a tooth that needs to be removed. And then he said, I don't have my equipment today, we'll have to do it on Monday. So at that point, I knew on the Monday I wouldn't be able to get her to go back into the crate because she knew now that it meant something bad was going to happen. So I actually did end up having to wrestle with her on the Monday. However, after that, I retrained her. It only took about 2 weeks before she was back to being able to go into the crate by herself. So they do forgive as long as you build up a big bank of trust with them. Relative of the red panda, the koalas and the red panda are actually technically considered to be in the carnivore order. Now I know red pandas mostly eat bamboo, and they were also eating some grapes, and these girls are eating some grapes. And you might think, well, if they're eating veggies and fruit, then they must be herbivores, not carnivores. But from a science point of view, it's a bit like calling a tomato a fruit, even though you wouldn't put it in a fruit salad. Scientists also call coatis and red pandas carnivores, even though they do eat a lot of veggies. Technically these guys are omnivores, and the red pandas are mostly herbivores, but they're both in the carnivore order. And the reason for that is if you have a look at their teeth as they're eating, they've got sharp little canine teeth, little teeth a bit like a dog or a cat, and so do the red pandas, and they've got claws. And so we can tell from that and from their DNA assessment that they were evolved from the same sorts of animals that dogs and cats evolved from.
We just left the calf from having our lunch. We went to see the red pandas and had a talk. I did film a little bit, and then we just showed you the coatis having their grapes. We realised whilst we was watching the red pandas that we missed the nocturnal house, which we mentioned you have to be booked. We missed that because we was having our lunch. So now we've rebooked it for 1:30 and we're going to go there now.
Eels.
Yeah. So on the way to the nocturnal house, we've just discovered the miniature donkeys.
And there's more going on up there. I think
yeah,
it's a petting zoo.
We'll go up there afterwards, but we haven't got much time left. We already missed it once, haven't we? So we better get going. But yeah, here's the donkeys. We'll come back again and show you. And as just said, there is a bit more going on up there, but we haven't got time to go up there at the moment. And here's a sleepy capybara, how you pronounce it, taking shade under the tree.
Beautiful, aren't they?
Sleep. We will get to the nocturnal house, I promise. It's just we keep getting distracted. Like I said, we missed it once already because we was having lunch, but we've just seen it finally it's up there.
We're going into Africa now.
So it's in the Africa side of the zoo. It looks like there's a cage or something here, so I'll show you what's in here on the way to it. But this nocturnal house, you have to wear a mask, and it's because it's got bats in it, and they're susceptible
to viruses.
Yeah, they could get COVID, so it's not for us, it's for them. So there looks like to be a monkey or something. I'll tell you what it is after. Does it say? Yeah, does it say what it is? The vet.
Yeah. In West Cliff,
yeah.
Once we've been in there, the birds of prey. Oh,
yeah.
It was meant to be at 1:30.
Yeah.
But I presume because of COVID.
Looks like that. Yeah. If you're coming here to see the birds of prey, you won't. It will resume in 2022.
We'll come back
I
to you in a
assume.
minute, Mr. Vivek.
I assume because of COVID it stopped, but I'm not entirely sure. But I'll just show you what that vet was.
Island.
Sorry. There's also African green monkeys, so it could have been that. It might not have been the vet you showed us.
I was just getting the masks out ready.
Yeah. So here's our mask. And like I said, it's not for us, it's for the bats, because they could catch COVID, so we have to do this. Not only for our protection, but for them as well. So
it is for us as well. They do advise you to wear masks inside.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
But here it is, the nocturnal bit. I'm not a big fan of dark places where I can't see what's flying above me, so I don't know how this is going to go.
Do you want me to take the camera so you can watch where you're going?
No, that's fine. But yeah, we're going in now.
I think we might be a little bit early.
Oh. You might want to pause the video now if you want to book the nocturnal house and use the QR code.
We might be too early as well.
Yeah, we might be too early because we're about 5 minutes early, so depending on how busy it is inside, we might not be able to get in just yet.
Hello.
Hiya. We're a little bit early, but
We missed our last one.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, we're too busy stuffing our faces. It is at 1:30. Are we a little bit early still?
Yeah, but it's no problem. It's
You
not
sure?
that busy. Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Gosh.
thank you.
I'll just put this away because I didn't like to worry it.
It's not too dark. You should have just do it quickly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh. So these are for bats.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
look, if you look through here, you might be able to get a good view of them flying around. Oh my gosh, I forget about this.
you might be able to, yeah, you might be able to pick it something up flying around. You might not be able to
You can
get
see them there.
a good view, but
If you look at the light,
yeah, as I said, you might be able to see a few of them. Apologies for the sound, we have got our masks on, so our voices might be a bit muffled. Oh wow. Jesus Christ. Yeah, can do.
Their little faces.
One sec. There's something hanging there.
Yeah, he's hanging on the light.
Don't know if you're going to see that. There is a little bat hanging upside down here. Don't think you're going to see that much.
Oh my gosh, you're so cute. Look at his little face.
I can see it, but I don't think it's not going to pick
You
up.
are so cute.
It's not going to pick up on the camera. Yeah.
So cute with your little face. You're so cute.
Right. Just a caution. They're fed on special diet. And can't climb the fences. Yeah.
You see that camera in the corner?
Yeah.
You know the way they make them lots of red eyes?
Yeah.
I thought that was fun. Oh, I really enjoyed that. So just to mention, at 2 o'clock, if you don't want to wear a mask or you can't for medical reasons, you can go to the viewing areas and view them through the window.
Yeah. Yeah. But if you want to go before 2, you've got to pre-book this, haven't you?
We were able to pre-book twice.
Yeah. We'll say bye-bye to these and we'll go through the next bit. We're not sure what's in here yet, but we'll find out. Oh, naked mole rats.
They're your brothers, aren't they?
I think they're all your ancestors somewhere, aren't they?
Oh, I get it now. This is amazing.
Ah, yeah.
Oh my god, there's tons of them. Oh, there. Oh my god, look, they're asleep up there as well.
Ah, yeah. Apologies for the lighting again.
So these are fruit baths then, I take it?
Yeah.
Can I please get out there? Look, they're just hanging upside down. Look at them, guys. Oh, look at that.
What's in there?
A loris.
A loris.
Yeah, they're nocturnal, aren't they?
Yeah.
So that means they sleep at night.
They
In the day and awake at night.
Slow loris.
Yeah.
Nocturnal things.
We need to figure out if he's infrared on that, don't we?
But in here they're always.
Once again, apologies for the lighting. It's not great, but apparently there is a pygmy loris in here, but we can't see it.
I will YouTube how to fix.
No, you can just see a silhouette. You can just all you can see is a silhouette
If you
view.
can hear me, I will YouTube how to fix the settings on the camera so you can appreciate the animals.
Yeah. That's what it's meant to look like if you can see him. At this moment the lighting is very poor, as you can imagine, and we can't see him. But we're going to leave now. That is the nocturnal house done with. Just looks a bit red. And as you can see, we're right next to the railway. The nearest station to this park, if you're coming by train, is Shepreth. And
Which is right outside.
yeah, which is literally right outside the zoo.
Smell the farm coming up.
Yeah. We can do this red panda kitchen walk. It's just a walkway where you get a good look at the pandas. We're not going to bother doing that at the moment because we want to go and see the tigers at 2 and we won't have time. So we'll go in this way instead. Bamboo garden. Right, we're just going to enter the bamboo garden. I think I just said we wasn't going to do the walkway, but it looks like now we are.
The bamboo kitchen. where they got all the bamboo
yeah.
for the red pandas.
So as you can see, this is where they grow the bamboo for the pandas.
And they eat all
It's
of
just a
this.
walkway really. It's no, you won't see any animals, it's just a walkway. We're not going to bother doing it like I said, because we want to go and see the tigers and see them have their talk and feed.
There's 2 tigers, a
Yep.
mum and a baby, or a younger daughter.
And just while we're here, there's more of the donkeys. As you can see, there's 3 donkeys there.
The most dangerous animal of all. They've just come into the show.
Pigeon. I think these are miniature donkeys. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I saw a sign saying miniature donkeys.
Shouldn't you be in there?
Yeah. And I just want to say, oh, right, mess. We booked the nocturnal house for 12:30, but we completely forgot and went and had our lunch. So when we realised, it was too late. So Jessica literally went back. Was it the website you went back on?
Yeah.
So we just went back on the website about 1:10 and booked it for 1:30. So I'm sure if you forget, you can also book it literally minutes before. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. We're off now to head towards the tigers. So on the way to the tigers, we've come through and seen the wallaby walkthrough. So now we're going to go through here. Make sure you shut the gate. We don't know escaped wallabies.
We have hand sanitised, we did it after lunch.
Yep.
Well, we both went to the
Yeah. And these are the rules for the wallabies. If you want to pause it and read them, it's up to you. But again, make sure you shut the gate. We don't want to escape wallabies out. Oh yeah. I'll zoom in.
Closest I've seen them before.
No, when we was in Paradise.
Yeah, this is the closest they're always.
Yeah, true. There the little mites are. Having a quick drink or lunch. Ton of hay there to keep themselves going over the next couple of days. And we're just falling on the walkthrough now. There's a playhouse. I'm not sure what this thing is. It's got covered in scaffolding. I'm not entirely sure what that is. We will find out for you and let you know. But whatever it is, it does look, it's closed. It's all fenced off. So I guess there's some repairs being made to that, or it's fenced off for COVID. We're not entirely sure. And this is the education centre, which we thought was the CAF, but it was the education centre. And I think they do classes here for kids and maybe adults. I'm not sure. And this block here is all toilets. So if you do need a toilet, you know where to come now. Yeah, I think someone got locked in it because there were staff drilling the doors to try and get it off its hinges. But again, make sure you shut the gate. And this where the picnic tables are. And again, where the toilets and that are.
Can I sit and finish the rest of my panini while we're here?
Yeah, you can do, yeah. There's another one there if you want to sit there.
I mean, McDonald's has pages don't need to know.
Yeah, you can get a picture of me with this griller later. So we're going to sit now and Jess is going to have the rest of her lunch. Heard me mention about the little railway track. As you can see, we're here now, which is next to the education centre. They've got some dinosaurs and bits and bobs here. But as I said earlier, the train is not working, or it's not on at the moment. Whether that's due to COVID, I'm not sure, or it could be a technical issue, or it could be something to do with the scaffolding. I'm not entirely sure. And also, we're not sure if it's included in the price, or you have to pay extra. We did look online for it to see if there's an extra charge, but we couldn't find anything, so it might be included in the price. But obviously it doesn't matter at the moment because obviously we can't go on it anyway. But it's just something to mention in case you are thinking of bringing your kids here. And it's right next to the park there, as you can see. I won't film too much because obviously it's little kids and, you know, I don't really want to be filming those. But as you can see, yeah, it's really nice here. I'm quite enjoying it. It's bigger than I expected, put it that way. I thought it was a small little zoo, and compared to some of the zoos that we have been, it is quite small. It's a lot bigger than I imagined, but I'm sure if you bring your kids, they'll love all these sort of dinosaurs and stuff. I mean, I'm 33, going on 34, and I'm still fascinated with dinosaurs. But yeah, we will make our way to the tigers at some point. I'm just literally waiting here for Jess while she goes to the toilet. She's just finished off her second part of her lunch, and then we'll be making our way around to the tigers. The talk is at 2 o'clock and it's currently 1:47, so we've got a few minutes yet. Again, if you've got kiddies, there is a kids park here. As you can see, they've got a big ship and a fort and a tree, but unfortunately, due to I assume COVID or building work, it looks like building work. Yeah, it looks like building work. This is temporarily closed at the moment. I'm not sure when it's going to open, so I thought I'd just make that clear in case you are thinking of bringing your kiddies here. It's currently closed, hence why I'm filming it. There's no kids on it at the moment. On the way to the tigers, we've just bumped into African sands. We have got 10 minutes to kill, so we're going to go in now and check the animals out. I'm not sure if you've got to wear a mask, but we'll find out. Oh wow. So there are birds in there with the what was it? Tortoise. A crested, I can't even pronounce that, Turrical, and a hornbill. Not sure if you're going to see them. But I'll zoom in for you so you can see. He's massive, and there are a few more here actually. There's another 3 here, 4 even. There's a little baby one over in the back there. There's the leopard tortoise. I'll zoom in just so you can see. He's just yawning his head off at the moment. You might be able to catch that. Yep, so he's yawning. And he is on his own at the moment. There's no other tortoise with him as a friend.
5 to 1. Yeah,
there you go, 5 to 2. And we've got 5 minutes to get round to the tigers. So we're going to leave here now, aren't we? And get round to the tigers. Right, we're going into Africa now, and as you just saw, there is a sand pit for kids. Again, I'm not going to film too much of that because obviously people don't want their kids on cam, and I feel uncomfortable filming them. But
Sam don't want to get under my feet.
But yeah, there is a sand pit that's open, and as you saw, there are little cars. We have missed all this out. We will come back to it. It's just that we really want to get around to the tiger enclosure before 2 o'clock, so we will come back to this in a minute. Well, later on in the vlog, but first we're off to see the tigers.
Young. Down the nail. Bigger.
Beautiful, aren't they?
They're gorgeous, yeah.
I think it's a mother and daughter.
I don't know. I've got no idea. I need to. Well, we'll find out in a minute when she tells us all about them. But they're gorgeous.
These are the smallest.
Look at them.
To Shepreth Wildlife Park. My name is Alice, I'm one of the carnivore keepers here, and today I'm going to be introducing you to the 2 tigers that live inside this enclosure here. And I thought, because it's a nice day, I'm in a bit of a good mood, that we would play a game. Rather than me just sort of spewing tiger facts at you, I'll get you guys involved in a game so you can interactively learn about tigers. So I'll just start by introducing our tigers in here. So we've got 2 tigers, we've got a mother and a daughter group. Actually, both of them are joining us now, which is quite lovely. Just over to the right, furthest away from me, is Ratner. This is Mum, and just down here is her daughter Kelaboo. Now these guys have only been at the park for a couple of years. They joined us from Chesterton World of Adventures, where Kelaboo was born in 2019, I believe. Yeah, in March 2019. So they've only been here for a couple of years, but they really seem to be enjoying it here.
Those tigers were beautiful. Now we're going to see Jess's favourite animal, which are
What I meant.
the squawking otlets.
Look at the baby.
Very little river sausages. Are there any tears yet? No. Not quite.
Daddy. 3:30, they're getting fed.
Here they come. Come on, you little furry river sausages.
Oh my god, look at the baby at the back.
Come on, you little river sausages.
The baby's how
For those that don't know, these are Asian short-clawed otters, and they seem to be following me. I don't know why, unless they think I work here. I don't work here. No. Off you go, Otlets. Off you go. I don't work here, I'm afraid. You have to wait till 3 o'clock. So I managed to drag Jessica away from the otters.
Real tears as well.
There's
How
real
sad
tears.
am
I did say when we was walking to the tigers that we missed loads of birds and stuff out. So now we're going to go back there now and film all that. What do we have in here?
A Scottish wildcat.
The Scottish wildcat. Elegant. Oh, Lee put.
Eloquently
Put. Yeah, so Jessica was saying Scottish wildcat. And as you can see by the picture, this looks like a domestic house cat. But we'll see if we can find it in here.
and a dead bird.
Yeah, he's got a dead bird hanging up there for its lunch. I don't know if you can see. Probably not. This camera is awful today for focusing. I don't know why it's not focusing. I don't see it in here, guys, I'm afraid. It's probably in one of its boxes asleep. It's only small like a house cat, so it could be easily missed. It could be curled up by one of the trees.
I think he is up there.
Yeah.
Can you see its tail?
I
See that
can't.
thing hanging down? Or is it a branch?
It's a branch.
Ah.
I can't see it in here, so it's probably.
Oh, no, is it asleep?
I don't see it at all.
Right ahead at the back.
Yeah,
You see the pole?
yeah.
Look above you.
There I
See
see.
what it is in a tail?
There I see. Yeah, I can see it now. I don't know if this camera's going to pick it up, but
That was awful today, isn't it?
But I was just saying earlier, yeah, it's been really out of focus. But there it is.
You might be able to see it behind the bushes.
No, I've got it now. You can see its two little ears and its tail swinging around.
There is that.
Oh, Jesus. Right.
Yeah, he's on the floor. Hello. Hello.
There you go. Hello. 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 And these are buckles.
Wayne's favourite.
One of my favourites. And they are
The meerkats.
the meerkats.
We can go inside and see them.
Yeah, we'll go and see them closer. I'll just get a shot from here from. Look at those little scamps.
That's what you always call them,
Yeah,
scamps.
the little scamps.
Anything that scuttles about or has a cute face, Wayne
Yeah.
calls it a scamp.
There they are. So there's five that I can see at the moment. They do have an outside bit as well. I'll show you that in a second. No, they all seem to be inside at the moment, so we'll go and show you them again in a second. I'll just walk round.
Have to knock on the door if you come in meerkat manner.
See him?
Hit the wall, I think. Do you reckon they'll let me in there to sleep with them?
I don't know. You've got their nose for it, so you might fit in with them. And you do like to sniff out truffles in the sand.
Like what? Did you? You make the funniest little noises. We will be back here at 4 o'clock.
And so you zoomed in, that was all. Yep.
We will be back here at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, feeding and the talks, yeah.
Should we go and look at some other animals?
Yeah, there is some lemurs that I want to
No,
go.
he doesn't want you to go, he's just looking at the camera.
It looks like it's feeding time for the lemurs, so we're going to go and check it out.
So these guys are our black and white rock lemurs, and over here we've got Runa having a nice meal of poo. At the moment is the back over there is humbugs. So these are our black and white rough lemur group that all live in here together. And they're a little group of old men, bless them. Groomer over here is 28 years old. Minstrel is 21 and humbug's 22. So they are basically 3 old lemur men living in a house shared together. It's, you know, comedy that writes itself, really. So these guys are black and white rough lemurs. Anybody know where lemurs come from in the world?
So we did say that we wasn't going to do the lemur talk, but it just seemed to happen as we came out of the meerkats that we bumped into it and stumbled across it, so we thought we'd listen, and I'm glad I did now because I learned a lot of stuff that I didn't know. It was very useful, wasn't it?
Tell them what I said, that I was very proud of.
So the question was, where did the lemurs come from? And there's probably about 30-40 people standing there listening, and Jessica said
Madagascar.
And she got top marks.
Only because of the film.
Yeah.
And I used to have a pond like this with ducks and fish, but the fox sadly used to eat them.
And that's the sound. I don't know if you caught it on the talk, but the lemur talk, the zookeeper did say that they make a lot of noise.
So the second loudest primate in the world, they're not monkeys, they're primates, and the loudest animal, if you can hear,
howler monkey.
is a howler monkey.
But this is second, and you can hear the noise that they're making now.
Absolutely frightened the life out of me.
The third noisiest monkey is this one here, right?
They're not monkeys, they're
No, but you're the third noisiest primate.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah? So it turns out the meerkats have come outside now. In the last bit of the video you would have seen them all inside. I think that's because they was having their dinner, but they've made it outside now. There's a couple down there cleaning themselves. One's got his head between his legs. I don't know what he's doing. It's like he's sad.
Asleep. He's asleep.
Oh, you're right, sorry.
It's either he's sad or he's upset.
He's asleep.
No, they don't sleep like that.
Maybe he's looking for bugs.
Or he's doing something, but yeah. And one's on lookout. You've got another 2 there, another one with his head between its legs.
Yes, I go beyond.
And you've got one on lookout duty.
No, that wasn't. No, that wasn't.
This one, we're back at the lemurs again. This one is hanging upside down.
To get his food.
Yeah, getting its food out. The zookeepers have put their fruit or carrots in some like...
You don't give them fruit anymore.
Yeah,
Too much sugar.
put some vegetables in like a feeder, which makes it awkward for them to get, but it makes them like use their brain in it and keeps them active and occupied, doesn't it? We're at the maned wolf. There he is. He just literally came out just as we were speaking. I don't know how long I've got on this camera because the battery is flashing red again. We have got 2 more batteries, so. But I think we're nearly done now, aren't we? But he's over there in the back. It's huge, yeah.
Should we change the battery now?
But yeah, there's still time. But I'm just zooming in now where he's having a scratch because he's quite nifty. But there he is. He is massive. And that is a maned wolf.
Never seen an orange.
No, I've never even heard of it.
It's a fox.
I've never even heard of it. I've heard of wolves, but I've never heard of a maned wolf. There he's just having a scratch. So we're back in the restaurant again. Again, I've done my old tea trick, hot water, brought my own tea. We've got one of these again because they're absolutely delicious. I've never heard of them, never seen them before, but they're beautiful. Really nice on a summer's day. And Jess has gone for what?
A feast.
A feast?
Yeah. I don't know whether I'm allowed it though now.
You should be. You've had one before.
No, but I don't know what those little bits are.
Yeah. And again, that was £1. Free water as usual, and the ice cream was £1.50.
Yeah.
So this all came to £2.50.
And some biscuit pieces.
Yeah. So this all came to £2.50. So again, really cheap. So break time is over. The time is now 3:25, and the otter talk is on any minute.
Mum and Dad, this is Mum over here, Mari.
Oh, okay.
And this is Dad just over here.
We have just done the otter talk and we learnt some valuable information, and as you have seen, we saw them get food. Very feisty, aren't they, when they're feeding times? And we're just going in now to Bunnyland rules. We've got about 10 minutes for the meerkat talk, and then that's it in for the day. So we're going in here now to see what is in here other than bunnies.
And they're free.
Yeah, they're free roaming, so they just wander around whenever they want. So there's a couple, well, there's one there with long ears. There's one over here having a big stretch. That's a train going past. One there having a stretch, as you can see. And my favourite, I love white bunnies, is how beautiful is he or she? Have you seen this white one? Like an albino.
Oh, I love white bunnies.
Yeah, I was just saying, I like.
Remind me of the one off Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah. And you seen this one?
Oh yeah,
Stretch
like
it, just chilling, having a stretch. Where are we going now, Jess? Meerkats at 4 o'clock. As you can see on my watch, when it focuses, we've got 4 minutes. Once that talk is over, we're going to call it a day, aren't we, and go, because this does shut at 4:15, doesn't it?
Half 4.
For half 4, yeah, but we're going to call it a day.
See if you can see the last.
I did look on the way back, but I couldn't see him. Yeah, this park shuts at half 4. I think it was 4:15, but just says half 4. So after the meerkat talk, we're going to leave. We need to go and get a key ring and a magnet from the gift shop, don't we? And then we're going to go for some dinner somewhere. So we'll check in with you later, guys.
Most predators, they'll make a warning call, or the one on sentry duty will make a warning call, and they'll dive underground into their burrows. The reason they don't do that with snakes is because they can obviously follow them underground. So things like pit vipers, or puff adders, I should say, they will attack in defence of that water.
4:19, out the exit, and we're going now to the gift shop, which is situated right next to the animal hospital and the main entrance.
And the hospital.
Yeah.
Hedgehog hospital.
But yeah, it's been a brilliant day here, isn't it? I really enjoyed it. But yeah, here's the gift shop, and there is a takeaway service, so we'll show you what's inside.
Say bye. We're going to get in the car now and we will see you at our next destination, which is hopefully going to be food. See you later, guys. enjoyed a lovely meal in the Highway Inn in Gravely near where we live.
I just want to say, when you watch this on Wednesday, please don't forget to check out our Birmingham Staycation episode 3 that was on Sunday. So when this goes out, that Birmingham Staycation would already been out by now, so don't forget to watch that. And if you want, watch 1 and 2 as well. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so thank you so much for watching this week's vlog and watching our staycation series from Birmingham and all the other vlogs we've created. But before we go, please give this video a huge thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. Please hit that subscribe button if you would like to join our family. Bing! That was the notification bell, which I haven't even said yet.
Oh.
But please click that notification bell. Bing! If you'd like to keep up to date with our content, we post on Wednesdays at 6 and occasionally on Sundays at 6. And before I waffle on anymore, thank you so much for your support, and we will see you next week. Bye!